Hello everybody, Hyperion here, and today I just wanted to give a quick video, just a little insight into the map I made like a year or two ago, this one. I have done a gameplay of this map, obviously, since I did make it, but I didn't have a mic then. Well, I did, but I chose not to use it, and I'm not going to be doing like a regular gameplay, so if you came for Zombies gameplay, I'm sorry, that's not happening today, but I just wanted to show just a little bit of, insight into the map. So here we are, and as you can see, we have the console here, so I'm just going to see if I remember how to use the console. I doubt I do. Well, that's lovely. So this is a starting area, of course. It is the first place I started designing. I was hoping for it to be a little bit more complex, but I'm not really an avid mapper or anything. Let me turn these guys down so that way we don't have to hear them. So, it's a very basic starting area. I was really proud of this though, because, well, I found out how to resize the models, and the head from the giant just kind of fit in there nicely, and I thought that was kind of neat. I wanted like an engine to be there, but since it is a garage, but that didn't really work out. Yeah, there's like not a lot of aesthetics to this map. It's, like it was my first map. These garage doors, they don't go anywhere. They just go outside. And that's supposed to be snow. That's like one of the last things I ever added to the map. Got our computers here. Fire extinguisher, of course. No parking, but then this thing's parked. But I do have the forklift. I did get that in there, and this crate. Here's my like little Easter egg thing. I just put a head here. I don't know if you can see that in normal gameplay. Yeah, I guess you can. And the lights in here, I'm not too proud of the lights. It was god awful. I think one of the worst things about making a map is messing with the lights. This room, like this room just goes nowhere. I should have made that like a door, but that didn't really work out. And there's actually supposed to be another one here. Right here, there's supposed to be another window. Supposed to kind of combine each other here. That didn't happen either. This wall here exists purely so that way you can't see the back of the Juggernaut machine. That's the only reason why that wall is there. Moving on, we have an empty hallway here. And as you can see, I have terrible split right there. I did fix it down here. I tried to make that like one of those, like what you'd see in a house. But it was very, very hard to do that. It does have rounded edges, as you can see there. I tried to make the double tap machine like a refrigerator. This was to be like a kitchen area. And again, these lights are just terrible. It looks like everything's just like in emergency light mode. I just could not get lights to work. But this right here is an Easter egg that absolutely no one is going to get because, well, no one ever saw this map. Well, this Easter egg. This was my original idea of my first map. It was supposed to be like taking place in a house, and like you were small, like a toy, and everything else was big. And one of the first things I worked on was getting this exact table, and I enlarged it up like really huge, and then that's where your Pack-a-Punch would be, which is why Pack-a-Punch is there. That's just a model. I mean, it is moving, but you can't actually Pack-a-Punch there. Well, at least I don't think you can. I never tried it. Anyways, that map idea didn't really work out, mainly because I was having issues with the mod tools that apparently no one else was having issues with, and I couldn't get help to fix it. But pretty much what it was once a map got so big, the zombies would spawn in, but then they would stop coming out of their windows. And then once you cut down on the size of the map, they would start coming out of the windows again. And I could never figure out why that was happening. I could never get it to work. I tried to get help on some forums and stuff where modders are, and they couldn't help. So they had no idea. They're just like, oh, reinstall the mod tools, reinstall the game. It's your game. It's your game. No, I don't think it was, because I think it was an issue with the mod tools. And that's also the reason why I never did make another map. Mainly because that was so irritating. Like, this map was supposed to be bigger than it is. Like, obviously not as big as, like, this map right here was going to be. But still, I had to cut down on the size, mainly because of that issue. And that just annoys the crap out of me. And I just kind of lost interest in the mod tools. I don't know that's been fixed. I just kind of lost interest in the mod tools. I don't even know how to use them anymore. So I'm going to go back there and watch tutorials again if I ever want to make another map. But I don't think I'm going to. But this is all that remains of that map. There was like a huge zombie model sitting in this chair on that map too. And I thought that looked awesome. It was just sweet looking. I was really proud of how far I got with that map. But like I said, the issues just couldn't be fixed. And, well, I just gave up on that. But this is all that remains. Just a little insight on this little table here. Simple table, but, it's got a story to it. These fruits, they don't have a story to them. They're just fruit. Here's my next little Easter egg. I had a Pack-a-Punch sign here, just for like no reason. This right here, I was trying to make a wall like in Verrückt, where the zombies would break the wall down. Like in a normal building, you don't have a door going to a window inside. Like, that doesn't happen. But, again, nothing's out here. It's just I have an effect of snow blowing in. And this TV I was actually very proud of, because I don't know if you can see it if I can get close enough, but that's an image. It's just kind of at it on top of the TV there. And, of course, it's the Hyperion logo from Borderlands 2. Just a image I got off the internet. Pirate. But when you're playing, you can't really tell unless you get really, very close. Like, you can see there, it's just an image on top of the TV. But I was proud of that. This light here is an Easter egg. I was having fun with making this map. If you guys remember in Transit, when you turn the power on, the green lights act as teleporters if you bring a denizen down to them. And that's why that light is green. Going out here to the frozen forest, it's really just basic. I just painted some trees there, enough to make it look like it was, bigger than it was. Moving on. This is supposed to be like the guys, like the garage owner's bedroom, kind of living room kind of thing, with the bunk beds, which, I don't know why someone who works in a garage would have bunk beds, but, whatever. And then I put the book there just to give it some more home feeling. Yeah. And of course, he's been a little bit frisky. He's had some ladies over, and he's also a slob. He doesn't really do laundry. But he has a nice curved TV with some statistics on it that you can't read. Got a mystery box here. I think that's the only... Yeah, that's the only mystery box location on this map. I tried to make more mystery box locations so it would move, and, well, they didn't work. Up here in this bright light, we have a PPSH. Of course, here's the actual Pack-a-Punch machine. It's very nice. And moving on. This car here, it's a very nice car. You can go inside it and you can drive it. Except you can't actually drive it. But under it, there's a huge oil leak. And if you look down here, there's actually an effect where the oil was leaking out. I thought that was kind of cool. And here is my power. This is just a basic Okay, this is just like a basic open area I just kind of came up with. It's about the most detailed outside area of this map. It was my first map, obviously. I wasn't going for like high detail. I was just trying to get a feel for the mod tools. But anyways, we had the effect of the snow blowing, and I was really proud of that. And then there's this. And then over here, there's that. Anyways, here's a ladder. Each rung was added by me, one by one. I was actually really proud of that, but as you can see, there's like no way to get up there in real life, because, I mean, you'd have to jump to get to the ladder. And if we go up here, and down a little bit so we don't get blinded, you can see the dots where the lights are. You can see where the light's like shining there, and you know, this outside, you're not supposed to see this obviously, but there's a random lantern just kind of there. And there's no fire inside it. There's actually like a light bulb. You can see the light bulb kind of shining back right there. And here's a concrete thing that's just sitting there and clipping into the ground. And that's the map. That's all the love I put into it. And with this one too, it's just, I'm sad that map is gone. I had huge ambitions with that map. This map right here that this was based on, it was going to be like inspired by Twisted Metal Small Brawl for the PS1, if you guys ever played that. Alas, it didn't happen thanks to the mod tools not working correctly, and, well, this map also suffered from it. Anyways, that's the map, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope someone found this interesting. I thought it was interesting. I just kind of had this idea pop in my head a few days ago, and I reinstalled Black Ops 3 just so I could do this video. But yeah, that's the map, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.